Stella Stella 243 pet pet Stella 243 pet pet Stella 243 pet pet.
I was muted. Oh my gosh. Hi. Sorry. Can you hear me now? Yeah. Wait, I can see the audio. Oh, yay. Wait, I can see the audio. I can see audio with my eyes. Special eyes. Anyway. Riff, no! Hi! I had two weird technical things. I was muted, and also I forgot I had mirror motion turned off for some reason. It was weirding me out because everything I was doing, it was like not mirroring it. It was doing the opposite. I'm not used to that. Hi! Hello! Okay, let me start over. Hello! Hello, Ty! Thank you for the sub! Hello! Hello, Kettle! Hello, Jackal! Hello, Neb! Hello, Riff! Hello, everybody! How are you tonight? Yes, I can see the sound waves going through the air. I'm just that special that way. We're gonna play game. I forgot my music, but whatever. Who cares? We're gonna play baby game. See, we've played cat game, and now it's baby game. Baby game, baby game. It's not picking up the baby game. Nope, there we go. Now it has it. Ah! Come back! There we are. BB game. Oh, it's the... It's the gamma. That's gamma. So you want to be able to barely see a monster. Enhanced edition, 100% more baby. Yes. Okay, I don't know if you guys remember. I have had... This looks good. I've had this game for a long time, and I've never played it all the way through. I've just played, like, the first part of it. But video, resolution... Where's my 1920 by... What? They're weird outputs. 1920 by 1080 at 60 hertz, 16 by 9. Full screen, gamma, depth of field, VSync, dynamic light shots, apply. Okay, there we go. Now we've got the right screen width. Yeah, it's been like forever. But do you guys remember, anyone who saw when this came out, that it was really controversial at the time? Because it was like... Hi! Hi, Blue Jay! Oh, you can change the pajamas. But why would I want to? Those are perfect. All right. New story. But like it was, I remember, you don't remember? I remember seeing controversy about it because they were like, a baby in a horror game? Why would you do that? And then it turned out really good. But it was like pre-release. It wasn't actually when it came out. It was like before the release, and they released the concept and everyone was like, let's see. Okay, crawl, stand up, inventory, hug daddy. Oh, camera, movement, sprint or throw, lean left, lean right, interact, pick up. All right. Nice. I've played the first part of this, and I played the demo when it came out, but I've never played it all the way through, so I'm interested to see how they changed it. Oh! Can I? Oh, I can. I pick stuff up. Rugrats is a horror show. I don't see the issue. Yeah, Rugrats was terrifying. Hi, Pingtron. Hello. No in-game sound. No! Wait, no in-game sound? Oh, I like it. It's got his little hands. Got his little hands. Oh, I'm a dingus. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Me dingy dongy. Every time I start a new game, I forget this exact same thing. It's gonna be sound settings, app volume and device preferences, among the sleep, output to wavelink game. Awesome! Thank you! Thank you for the
Dingus
sub.
Bungus Bingus Bongus.
Dingus dongus bingus bongus. That's me. All right, so we should be able to hear the sound now. Let me see. Is it making sound? Wait. Should be making sound. Maybe if I... Well, this is weird. Can you guys hear the click click? Why no? I know noise. I know noise. Save me. Save me. I don't understand. Somebody. I always feel like somebody's watching me. And I know privacy. Oh, oh. And that's 'cause I'm streaming. And they can all see me. Oh, oh. Wait. Among the sleep. Why are you doing this to me, game? Sound effects. Well, that works. Wait. Yeah, that works. What about, is this the one? Phasmo audio flashbacks. I know! Here we go. All right, maybe. There should be noise! Audio properties. This one. Okay. I'm gonna do a thing. We're gonna close the audio manager. We're gonna close this program and we're gonna reopen it and we'll hope nothing breaks. Monitor mix, stream mix, game. Eh? Nani? Nani, 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 nani? Nani? What? Why? Fine, maybe we'll do it this way. No, that doesn't work.
Nani?
Nani? Nani? All right. All right. This is stupid. Nani the heck is right. This is so stupid. So I have another way of doing this. I accidentally ended up with a copy of the game on the PlayStation also. So we're going to use the PlayStation because it'll probably work better. So let me turn on the PlayStation. Please hold by. Technical difficulties. Please hold by. Be right back. Abba. Alright, I should have a capture. Should have the capture. Should have a video capture device and the capture card. Add that. We're gonna drag this down in the hierarchy. There we go. And the video capture device should have its own audio capture. So now we should be able to hear just fine. I appreciate. Okay. All right. Now you should have game audio. Yes, we have game audio. Okay. So just tell me if the game audio needs to be turned up, if it's doing okay. But like, yeah. Things just seem to break on Twitch only. I know! They like, I swear they're working when I test them and then I go live and they don't work. I don't understand. Anyway, you should hear some creepy, spooky ambience, so we should be good now. And now we can actually officially start. I should really start cutting this stuff out of my VODs, but I'm lazy. Anyway. Yay! Let me know if there's any more problems. Thank you! New story. Yes, delete current progress. Because I got like 10 minutes into it. I really didn't play very much. So this will be good. Let's start fresh. Loading, loading, loading. Alright, it should be the same controls. This time it actually recognizes that I'm using a PlayStation controller, so that's good. Crawl, stand up, inventory. Yeah, it's all the same controls. Perfect. This is not the enhanced edition, but I don't think it matters. They probably just enhanced the graphics slightly.
Hey, sweetie. Did you finish your drink already? Careful. It might break. Now, it'll
Maybe.
only be a minute. Mommy just has to make sure that the cake is perfect.
Maybe I want to break it, Mama. Maybe that's what I want to do. 100% less, baby! Oh no! Okay.
Let's see.
Pick up thing?
There and there.
Oh.
Perfect.
And
oh, look at you. You're so adorable in your tiny footed pajamas.
goo.
Happy birthday, sweetie. Wow, 2 years today.
Yeah, what?
Oops.
Why does she
I
give...
think I know a little someone who's ready for some cake.
Her face is scary.
Chugga 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 choo choo.
Why did... Nom, 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 nom. Why did she get the
Here it
baby a glass
comes,
cup?
through the tunnel.
Why do you have
Choo-choo.
the glass cup for the baby? Who's doing this? Why? Lady, why?
I'll be right back.
My cake. My cake. My cake. Give me the... It won't let me take the cake. Oh.
What are you doing?
I don't like that.
No.
I don't like that. Why? Why, Angie? Angie bad.
Hey, you. Look what I found. I wonder what it is. Why don't we go upstairs and find out?
Okay.
Oh my. How much cake did you have?
Don't touch me. Shut up. Don't like this. I don't like this. Ah! Oh. Well, that's a cool way to do the credits. Real bite. Hmm. Mom? 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 Mom, maybe you should look behind you. Hello? There's a thing. There's a thing. You should maybe look at the thing.
Here we are. Now let's see what's inside. Maybe it's a new toy. Okay, sweetie. Be a dear and play for a bit. Mommy will be right back.
Baby fart particles? Ow. That teddy bear has creepy eyes. I forgot how creepy the teddy bear looked too. The like kind of janky like models and animation really fit with the spooky atmosphere anyway. Oh wait, I forgot my CBM. It's a first person game and I'm yeah, Mom is sus. Why is Mom sus? Why is she so sus? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't trust it. Suspicious. Suspicious. Sussy. But I'm I'm an old boomer who can't play video games without getting nauseous bands. My shame. My bands of shame. Gotta. Bah. You saved my life on a cruise once. I mean, not like a... It wasn't the boat, the cruise ship that made me sick. It was, we went somewhere from the dock, like we stopped for a day. And we went somewhere and we had to ride a ferry. And the little ferry, like, got me so bad. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Crawl. Crawling is faster than walking. Oh, I see. Okay. X to climb. Nice. Nice. We can climb. So we could get out here. Oh! The baby noise! That was adorable. Run with L1. Oh my gosh, the noises though. Wait. Does this have gamma adjust? No, okay. Is that baby fall damage? I don't know! I don't know, he landed on the little fellow, but he made such a cute noise. I have some serious screen tearing here. I thought the PlayStation was supposed to not have screen tearing. Ugh. Ah. Why is it screen tearing? What has happened? This happened. What is... Maybe if I turn off the 60 FPS. Maybe it's running at a lower frame rate. Does that fix it? No, it's... No, and nope. There's still screen tearing! Cannot be saved. Cannot be redeemed over here. That's okay. We will deal with it. Baby fall, damn it. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, the gift, the present. Hey, we have a present. Fast. Gotta go fast. Hold R1 and move R to open the drawers. R1 and move... Oh! Okay, then climb. Climb on the drawers. Why? Why is it empty? No, there was a bear in here! Why is it empty? Where's the bear? Is it... It's a bear! What's this book say? It says, yeah. Where is the bear? Oh, why is it laughing at me? I don't like it. I don't like it. This bear is already scarier than anything else.
Hey, you found me.
Hi.
My name is Teddy. Nice to meet you. Hey, what's your name? Not much of a talker yet, eh?
I could spell my name with the... Okay, yeah, never mind.
Let's play a game.
Ah! Why is it doing this?
I know. I'll hide the pink elephant while you're not looking.
Hide the
Come
elephant?
here. Turn around and cover your eyes.
Okay.
There. You can look now.
This is not a comforting bear. Okay. So now I have to find the elephant.
Warmer. Getting warmer.
Is it
Pretty warm.
pretty warm? Wait. Ah! Don't look at me! You're so close.
Colder.
Okay, wait.
Still cold.
What? You said that was warm earlier. Okay, wait.
Super warm.
All right. I'm just gonna go with my instinct here then. I'm gonna move this and get into the closet. I think I remember this. This is the exact energy of Rugrats. Yeah? Oh, I forgot about the talking sippy cup. There's... No, don't close it on me! What are you doing? Why the heck are you closing me in there? Oh, this bear! I hate it! Super warm. Wait, is it in here? Like, is it in the... Can that be opened?
Colder.
Colder. Colder? You said I was super warm. Oh, wait, it was back here. I'm dang it.
You found it.
Tricked me into the closet! Ah! Yep, I found it.
Wow. Is that a music box? Does it work?
What's with the elephant smile anyway? Ha! Hi, kid. Are you pushing me? Are you freaking pushing me? This elephant looks like, hi, kids. You want to play a game? I don't have a scary face like Blossom does, but if I did, I would be making that face right now. Hi, kid. Oh, music box, yeah.
That's a nice melody.
They haven't even started the horror stuff really, and it's already scary. Is this all we're gonna do? We're just gonna play with the toys? Like, what's going on here? Okay. Where are you going? He's just kicking the blocks around.
What's this?
It's a book. Okay. What the block? Glitching out.
5 thirsty animals upon a dry, dry hill. We could use a drink, they sang, and started to drill. Unless we reach water with our newly dug well.
Speaking of water.
I think we'll have to bid each other fare thee well.
I was taking a drink. Why'd you have to do that?
Oh!
Like, we're gonna die of dehydration randomly.
Does it run? How do you start it?
Oh my goodness. I mean, that is kind of how nursery rhymes are, but wow. Just choking on my drink. Blah. Blah. who gifted this kid such a ripped apart bear? Well, you know, my aunt gave me a bear when I was little. I really wanted it. And it was it had already been hers and then somebody else's before her. So it was very, very old. I don't know how old it is. So it was pretty ripped up, and then I kept it and I ripped it up also. And so yeah, I can see it. I have no idea how old it is. It smells like salt for some reason. He's in my closet now in a box to keep him together because he's like falling apart. I love him very much. He's been very loved. Okay, let's start the train. Let's see.
Round and round and round.
Sometimes
Hey,
they just
pick me up and carry me on your back. I
fall
want to show
apart. It
you
means
something.
they've been well loved, right?
We need someplace very dark.
Oh, don't make me go into the dark.
How about your closet?
We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. This is what you're making me do, Bear. Why did that make such an ominous noise?
It has to be darker. Shut the doors completely.
It's a manual?
It has to be darker. Shut the doors completely. Good. This will do nicely. I hope there are no monsters in here. If you ever feel scared in a dark place like this, you can hug me tightly. You might feel a little bit safer.
This was just a closet. Where are we? Oh, he lights things up. Okay, so you can't hug Betty and be crawling at the same time. Why? Look at the coats. Those are the most ominous coats.
I don't think we're supposed to be here. We must be careful.
I don't think we're supposed to be here, he says, after having brought me here. My dude! My dude, why? Oh, the light's flickering. Oh, they're getting closer. This is like claustrophobic. Coatstrophobic. The fuck is that? Sorry. What is...
Did you hear that?
What's this? Can I grab it? Is it a
I
weapon?
think something's coming.
Can I have the weapon? I want to make baby war. Oh. Wait, we're back out?
There you are. What are you doing in the closet?
Okay.
Oh, are you playing with your new friend? Hello, Mr. Bear. Nice to meet you. How are you today? You've got to stop hiding from Mommy. I hope you had a good birthday, hun. Mommy would be very sad if you didn't. And now it's time for bed. If you go to sleep now, you can wake up early tomorrow and play with your friend all day. Every little boy and girl are sleeping now, all over the world. And they're waiting just for you. We shouldn't keep them.
That's ominous. Something about that is...
Good night, hun. Sweet dreams.
uh... Narnia Horror Edition. Hi, Papa. It's baby mode. Baby mode. Yeah. Oh. What? What? Why? Oh, why? Why? What is happening? Why is the crib moving? Okay. Okay. What the heck? Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't. Mother watches as a chloroform-soaked bear takes hold. Gosh, that felt like sleep paralysis for real. I've had it a few times. That very much reminded me of sleep paralysis hallucinations. Let's drag. Oh, that's a horrifying noise. Oh, good. I can, like, tilt. I can peek around the corners without going completely around the corners. All right. Eh. Open, 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 open. That's a very bad noise, Mr. Bear. Ah! Ooh. Okay. Open, open, open. Open. Oh. Why is it hissing at me?
Oh, thank you. Something's not right. We need to find your mother.
Okay. Why is the bear being watched in the middle of the night? Yeah, sometimes you just start laundry and go to sleep, but still, yeah, what? Why is he? Who took him out of the? Who took him out of the crib? Why? Bear costs like a little middle-aged man. The bear is a middle-aged man. Don't you? No. A chain-smoking bear buddy. Hi, poor boy. I already said hi to you, but I'm saying hi again because somebody said your name. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, I guess we're going down the stairs. Downstairs into the dark. Okay. Down, down, down.
Shh. We have to be very quiet. We can't let it find us.
I am being quiet. I'm being so quiet right now. Totally quiet. Totally quiet. Do you know anything about this game? Sorry, you probably already said, but I arrived late. I only have ever played like the first level, so I don't know much. We just started. Yeah. It sounds like Popple knows. Popple has played, probably. I have not. I have not played. Or rather, I played the demo and I played like the first level, and then I've just had it and I never really got around to actually playing it. So yay, first time. This part I remember though. This was like the part that I played. Oh, whoa, what was that? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. The TV is on. Yeah, this was all in the demo, wasn't it? Oh, wait. I thought this was all in the demo originally. Like the first level part, they... Okay, let's see. Eh? Nani? You wrecking my kitchen? Why are you wrecking my kitchen? Stop it. Stop. Stop wrecking the kitchen. Stop it. Wait, let me... Hey. Here. What the heck are these noises? I don't like them. Oh, why did that open all the way? No. Don't open all the way. I just wanted to peek. Why is that still rocking? Yeah, it was like... How long ago was it? It's been a long time. Why is the fruit still rocking? Physics engine problem. I love this banana. I'm keeping this banana. This banana is mine now. You are my little banana friend. Smack. Gosh, the sound design is horrifying. Ost Ike Frokost. Frokost! You hear that, monster? Frokost! Frokost, monster. It's like stuff is just like being slid around and... It's like garbled underwater growling noises. Frost monster. I gotta get into this. I feel like something's gonna just bust out, pop out, and come at me any second. There we go. What the? Oh, it just has shoes. Okay. Why does it have... Why is it blorbling? Mom. What is blorbling? It's garbling! Like breakfast in Norwegian? Probably, yeah. I don't know who made this game. It's hurgling. It's hurgling and burgling. What is happening to the lamp up there? It's like it's trying to swing, but it's not swinging. It's just being pulled. Don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me. Oh, why is the sound design so intense? Begin there? Is that... the mom? The mom? Hmm? Burgling and burgling. A horror game can be fully redeemed by its sound design, in my opinion. Yeah, honestly. Sound design is such a huge part of horror. Like the doors! Even the doors sound awful and ominous. Doors growl at you. Hi, hello, hi. Hi. Hi, mom character.
What? She's not here.
Where? What the? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Ah! Being very quiet, right? Let it go. What is it? Get in the closet. Oh crap. Oh no, 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 come back. Okay. Why are the... where did this... where did that come from? Oh, it's a black goop everywhere. Okay. Wait. Did I block? I blocked myself in here. Hold on. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Oh, da 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 da. That actually like jumped me really hard. Oh my gosh. Am I stuck? Did I get myself stuck in here? Like stuck. It's still there. Can I, like, not? Jeez, dude. It's like, it's there to jump me every time I come in here, isn't it? Shadowfella rave. What is that? What is that? Okay. Fuck.
It's her. Hey! Hello?
Look at Mommy's necklace. Can you see our reflection? It's you and me. It used to belong to your grandma.
What the?
I guess she can't hear us. And she seems so distant. Maybe it's more like a memory of her?
Your memories. Huh. Okay. Is this a pipe? Am I going down the pipe? I vaguely remember the pipe. Vaguely. Slide time. Slide time! Yeah, this is where the demo ended? Okay. No wonder I remember this. Just like barely remember this. Slide time!
Are you all right?
Oh my goodness.
Whoa. What is this place?
House.
Playhouse. What's that doing here?
It's a house. House time.
Is it locked? I might be able to open it from the inside if you help me up.
Okay. Grab. Do I need to? Oh, there we go. Freaky deaky.
Whoa, look at this place.
Hello? Oh, I have to pull. It's a pull door. What are the drawings here?
Listen. There it is again. It sounds like it's coming from behind this door.
This is incredibly
There
strange.
must be a way to open it.
This is
It seems
very,
like these are connected somehow.
very strange. Wait, can I put...
Maybe it requires some sort of key.
a key?
Is there anything we can use?
Yeah, I thought so. The memory in there. Okay. Shut the door, turn the wheel.
Look!
So there's 4 memories.
Buttons!
What?
What happened? Why didn't it open? Maybe we have to press both at the same time. That's it. It seems like the memory you share with her unlocked the door.
Hmm.
If we can find more memories like this, it might bring us to her. It looks like we need 3 more.
Okay. Take the teddy bear. Go get the memories. Down the other pipe, I guess. Ah!
Where are we?
What the hecky duck is going on? Okay, wait. I'm gonna go make some tea. Or start the water for the tea. So I will be right back. I'll be a BRB. Oh! Bye, Kettle! Have a good time at work. Okay. Timer in about 5 minutes. I gotta go make the tea. So I'm gonna make it more like 10 minutes though, because you know. I have to like leave, wait 5 minutes, and then come back. Okay. What the heck? Is that a tire swing? I love tire swing. I want a tire swing! Mm-hmm. It's like a playground. That looks hot.
Who is this? Is this the little baby?
A sizzling steaming is fun.
Whoa, over there. It looks like another memory across that bridge.
A little bit steampunkish. Oh, 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 slide time.
Is there a way up this tower?
Owl? I have 2 owls. Are they part of the same memory? Do you have to collect owls and then put them in the... What's in here? Another owl. I think I do have to collect the owls. Whoops, wrong button. Whoa! Locked in.
Shh. We should be careful.
Oh, that's spooky. The gate's open. Dang, this is spooky. Is it a door? What is that? Okay, let's see. Gotta find more owls. The plants light up when you get close to them. The edge of the wall? Yeah, we're at the edge. Oop. I don't know what that is. Wait. Oh yeah, did I look up on... No owls. Okay. What's in here? It's a door, but it's locked? Okay. What's that? Frog toy. Frog toy. That noise is building. Why is it building? I don't like that. Like spooky ambience is just like building and building and building. Oh. Yeah, I'll give it another 5 minutes. Not down here. Is the heartbeat happening? Is that a big version of the owl? Okay. What? Wait. 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 Wait, why am I trapped? Where did I come from? Oh, it's closer! Oh, crap! Why is it getting closer? What the heck is going on? There's a... Okay. Okay, now I can get out. Oh, they move when I'm not looking. The heck? That is like a... Ah, that's like some Weeping Angel stuff. There's a door down here. Go down here.
We're trapped! We're trapped!
No. Okay, well now I'm stuck. For sure. Bug Teddy.
This place creeps me out. I hope your mother is okay.
It's another owl. Oh, we're in a cave. I hope none of y'all are claustrophobic. Oh, why does it... It's down there, just a hole? Okay. Lock. Move that. And now we're back. Get back out. Weird. Alright, well, we got another owl. Ah! Ball. Ball at my face. What about... It's another... Okay. The vines are like... They look like tentacle. The vines are definitely like grabbing at me from the ceiling. Oh, there's one on the other side. But I don't think I can get to it from here. Maybe I have to go around. How do I move that rock? Oh! Knock that off. Okay.
Oh, this little bitty owl is tired. Maybe she wants to go to sleep.
Right? Let's swing it.
Yeah, this is big brain time.
Big brain time. I'm big brain time. I'm brain time. It's me. Brain do thing. Brain do thing. Whoa. So many owls everywhere. Okay, now I should try going over here because... Oh, maybe there's just something I'm missing over here. Stand on top of rock. Climb over. Flowing. Oh, I see. Oh, I see.
Where do they live? Do they have a nest somewhere?
Hold on. Ah! Just a second. Uh, um, this has made me rather nauseous. Oh, hold on. Hmm. I didn't expect this. I didn't expect it to make me so sick. Oh, I don't know what to do with that. I'm gonna go make the tea. I'll make a ginger tea. I'll be back. Sorry, I'm back. Hello. Thank you so much for the gift, Ty. Oh my gosh. 5 of them. 5 mystery gift subs. You're amazing. Thank you. So I'm currently downloading a game that I wanted to play for a bit. That won't make me motion sick. So we're gonna take a break. We're gonna take a break from Among the Sleep for now. And we're gonna play The Room 4 as soon as it finishes downloading, which should only take a minute, I think. I think it'll only take a minute. It says it'll only take a minute. So we're gonna do that. Hold on a second. Whoa. Close application. I don't know if I have like conflicting sound here. Turn off the PS4 for now. Yeah, the room is good. Thank you guys. Sorry, you guys. It's a little embarrassing. I didn't expect it to hit so hard so fast. Like usually when I have problems, it's like a really slow build and it just kind of, you know, just kind of creeps up until I'm like, okay, I gotta quit for a bit. But it hit hard and fast. I was like vaguely slightly nauseous and then it was like, blah, like I have got to quit now or I'm gonna be sick. I'm sorry. Hopefully next time will be better, or I can play in shorter. I might have to play in like 20 or like 30 minutes or an hour segments instead of 2 hours like usual. I will get through this game. I want to get through this game, but I might have to play in small bits. So it might take a while. But I appreciate you guys very much. Popple says, I have not heard of this other game. Oh, yeah. It is... Wait. This is gonna drive me crazy, the music going up and down. Turn off the audio ducking. Yeah, there we go. Now it's consistent. So it's a puzzle game with a spooky atmosphere. It's very fun. Tin Can has played a couple of the room games. He's played some on a private stream with me. So I've seen, and I played the first one back when it came out on iOS. So initially, the room was made for iOS devices, for iPhones and stuff. And it was like they were showing off the graphics that the iPhone could do, something like that. They had like some kind of exclusive thing with Apple. And I got it way back then when I got my first iPhone. It was like this first smartphone I'd ever had. I had a flip phone up until then. Like I had a flip phone well into college. I was I was really late to the smartphone game. Everyone else had smartphones and I was still using my little flippy. But yeah, I played a little bit of the VR one. Yeah, not a good time for the VR right now though. Yeah. Plus it would take setup. Anyway, so like I had a flip phone. I got a smartphone. I was really excited, right? I was like, oh, I'm gonna play games on it. I'm gonna see what the graphics can do. It's gonna look cool. Well, I got it. But it was an old smartphone because I never got the new one, right? I only ever got like several generations behind the new one. I'm still that way. I get ones that are like several years old. And it couldn't play the games. So I bought the game and then I couldn't play the game. It just like lagged out. So I had that game in my library and I couldn't play it until I got like a tablet years later, and then finally I could play it. But it was like literally 4 years, maybe 5 years, something like that, before I could actually play the game. And it was like it was just sitting there in my library like forever. I didn't realize I could get things like reimbursed. I could send it back. I didn't realize that, so I just held on to it for several years before I played it. Anyway, hold on, let me see what the progress is on the download. You guys get to just deal with me chatting your ears off until the game is done. Oh, yay! It looks like it might be done. Yeah. Hydrate. of tea. Does that count? Oh wait, I need to change my game. The room. I changed the title, but I forgot to. The room for. No, the room old sins. Under old sins. Forgot to change the game. There we go. Yeah. Let me see. That's how it is in VR sometimes. I get woozy and I have to say, yeah, VR can get a little bit rough. Not super bad if I'm like, it's not one that you like free move in. I use like the teleport in VR chat sometimes just because of that. Unless you're hitting a handful of tea leaves that count. Maybe I am. Maybe you don't know. Maybe I am eating the tea leaves. Maybe that's what I'm doing. Okay, the room 4. Booting it up, and then I will switch. This is a nice lullaby. All right, here we go. Turn the music off. And switch. I'm gonna have to add a capture. Add a capture. Game capture. Thank you guys for your patience. You are very lovely. The room 4. Whoa, wait. The room 4. There we go. Didn't capitalize. Capture cursor, capture specific window, capture oldsins.exe. And then we drag this back down here. In the games. Hide that. Okay. And then the output. And maybe the output will work. And maybe it will be nice to me today. Fingers crossed that it's nice to me today. Because otherwise, we're going to have a time. It works! There's game audio. Yay! Yay! Okay, we have game audio. We're working! We're in the game now. We are back in business. Old sins like simony are coveting your neighbor's coveting your neighbor's house. I'm sorry, I forgot that meant donkey. I forgot, and I was like, oh yeah, I can see that. Lots of people are like coveting their neighbors. You go on Instagram to covet people's houses. Like, dang, I wish I had that cake. I'm sorry. All right, select the profile. New profile name, Stella. That's my name. There we go. The room. Option. Hands on, volume 10, language English, graphics, screen brightness. Hints, huh? I probably need them. I forget what simony even is. Simony? Simony? Ba-do-do? No. I've searched every room in the house but this attic. Oh, selling church offices. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Many sense. Sometimes, sometimes entire quarters. I won't get much further in the dark. What? Ooh. Click and drag the screen to look around. Nice. Okay. Look around. What's on the floor? What's on the... I need to turn on that floodlight if I'm going to find out what's over there. Double click the floodlight to focus on it. Flip the switch. I think it's broken. I'll need a screwdriver from my case. Zoom out with right click. Nice. Lift the latches. Oh yeah, so this one, like, it has the way that it interacts with the mouse is because it was originally made, these games were originally made for touch screens. You like interact with it that way. My notebook. The one in VR is pretty satisfying too, just because of all the interactivity. Mr. Edward Lockwood provokes fury of the Royal Institute. Notorious engineer dismissed from the Royal Institute. What did he do? Subject profile name Edward Lockwood, age 32, height. Trained as a mechanical engineer, dabbled in chemistry. Married to Abigail Waldegrave, raised status. Led to assistant position at the Royal Institute. Position lasted 1 year. Dismissal occurred due to unspecified misconduct. So they're not going to tell us what he did. But he did something. Deceased pioneer bequeaths estate to only daughter. Renowned artist Miss Abigail Lockwood inherits troubled Waldegrave Manor. Why is it troubled? Burdened with debt. Poison chalice. Mrs. Abigail Lockwood, 28 years old, classically trained artist known for funding exhibitions. The only child of the esteemed Hugo Waldegrave. The marriage to Edward was controversial. On her father's death, Abigail inherited Waldegrave Manor and the family's substantial debt. No, hey, flip. I got a map of the manor. Nice. I wonder if that's where we are. Collector's report, 1st of November. Mr. Lockwood's reports to my employers have ceased. Profitable interference by his wife. Current whereabouts unknown. Police search of Waldegrave Manor yields nothing. These matters are far beyond their understanding. 14th of November. My employers insist the sample remains within Waldegrave Manor. By now, its effects will be unmistakable to a trained eye. Find the trail. Follow it to the source. And we're out of stuff. Screwdriver. Ooh. What? Ah! Where did that come from? Focus on this. Drag the screwdriver to the screw. Turn it. Lefty loosey. Open. And open. Complete the circuit. He's not there. There was a body, but it's not there. Where'd it go? Dollhouse. Something isn't right. Double click the dollhouse to explore. Wait, maybe I want to close this first. Can I close that? Can I not close? I can't close that. I still say lefty loosey, righty tighty. Yes! All the time, all the time. My mom taught me that. You can't mess with a screwdriver without saying lefty loosey, righty tighty. Investigate the dollhouse. That is a beautiful dollhouse. Ooh. Open the gates that way? Whoa. When you open the gate, the door is open? What is this? This surface looks unusual. I need something else from my case. Everyone has secrets. Mine just happened to be hidden in this box. What's your secret, sir? This looks draggable. Oh! What's it? An eyepiece. I'll need to open this for it to be of any use. Click collected items to inspect in the inventory. Open the eyepiece. Whoa, this thing is cool. The surface is tie-dye. Get the LSD from your case. Yes. I love. Man. That is a really cool looking. Okay, wait. Do these drag? Can I drag that? What about this side? Oh, like that. Ooh. I love too, these are not only like, it's spooky and it's really pretty and kind of steampunk, you know, it's very steampunky. It's a beautiful device. Look at that. Look at that model. Look at that 3D model. Look at that. I want this thing. I want this thing to hold in my hand. I want to hold it and touch it and look at it. It's so cool. Okay. London, 1899. Click to wear the eyepiece. Whoa. Break the seal, find the null. Sometimes the eyepiece can be used to see things that are otherwise hidden. Click again to remove the eyepiece. You should use the eyepiece to examine the doll. Okay. Can I close the back of this? It's gonna drive me insane. Please, please, please. It won't let me zoom on it. Hi, Dave! I don't know if I greeted you before. I saw when you came in, but I don't know if I said hi, so hi. Let's look at the tie-dye. Whoa! What? Ooh! Hi, Spiff! What up? Oh... Oh, that's cool. I don't think you can close it. That's gonna drive me crazy. Oh. Okay. You click on it, it goes tonk, 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 tonk. Tonk, 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 tonk. Like I'm tapping on it. Use the eyepiece to examine the model room. Double click the symbol to enter the room. Whoa. We're in the dollhouse mansion? Guys, we're in the dollhouse. Can I turn around and look at myself looking in the dollhouse? You can kind of like vaguely see the outside of the dollhouse, but I can't look at myself. No, let me see myself looking at myself. It'd be weird. The foyer! Wow. Okay. Ooh, that book is smoking. Why is the book smoking? Etiquette for husbands and wives. It is so pretty. Actual Stella height. Yes, it's actually my height. I am actually dollhouse. Dollhouse fittable. Yeah, I love how pretty and steampunk these games are. It's so nice. Let's see. Open the smoking book. Oh, why is it goopy? What is happening? They are unloading apparatus by the cartload, and I see my husband transform into a wide-eyed child. He hasn't been this animated since he left the Royal Institute. The men work in silence and stand awkwardly in my presence, heads down, silent. They will not hold my gaze. They look so desperate. I move aside, stay out of their way. Why are certain men so threatened by women of intelligence? They still warm to me as they come. They will warm to me as they come to know me, I'm sure. The main thing is that Edward is working again. Looks like that's it. Oh! Wait, though. Is that it? Is that it? Because I can look at the... Can I zoom back in on this? I can look at some of the empty pages. No, nothing there. Okay. What about this box? Can I look at the box? This looks interesting. Those men are intimidated by the smexiness of it. Well, turning that doesn't seem to do anything. Looks like something was lighting up in the eyepiece view. Oh, hello. Okay. Let's try zooming on this side. That looks like it's gonna need something. Oh, hello. That's got something that you can only see in the eyepiece view. And there's also a mark here that you can only see in eyepiece view. All right. And then this side also has, it looks like it'll need a key. Of some kind. These games are always so pretty. They're just like really relaxing and kind of spooky and kind of like, I don't know, I just like they're like good vibes while you solve puzzles. It's like an escape room, you know? Can I click on anything else here? Looks like I'm limited to the box, probably. Something. Let's see. Let's look at the bottom. This turn. Oh, that turns. Hello. Brass mechanical coin. All right. Will that fit on one side of this? Almost fits, but something isn't right. I should take a closer look. Oh, wait. Ooh. Okay. That changes the shape of that. All right. Now will it fit? Yeah. Click, 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 click. It's like clockwork. Is that a fingerprint on the ring around the iris? It looked like it. It did look like it. It looked like it was indicating something. Like somebody had touched it there. That might be a key to the puzzle. Let's see. What do you have to show me? Ooh. Oh, the depth of it. Okay. Like there's a smudge there and a... Okay. Like rotate around. I don't know what I'm trying to make though, for sure. It looks like a fingerprint smudge, yeah. Oh wait. Let's go around. What if I take this off of here? Oh, Don't zoom out that much. Wait. I either need another piece or I need to remove this piece. Make the constellations fit into the shape. Ah! I'm zooming. Fingerprints and splatters, it looks like. And maybe they... Oh, wait. Yeah, like that. Ah, it worked. That definitely worked. Nice. A family crest. Let's look at the crest. This looks like it belongs on the dollhouse. Oh, so I could like exit the dollhouse now. Nice. Does the family crest go up here? Wait, what is this? That looks funny. That looks interactable. I don't know where the crest goes. There's a picture. Oh, wait. Up here. Oh, what is it doing? Ooh. Ah, you ruined the dollhouse! Well, okay. Fine. Fine then. But we found the seal. The null must lie beyond. Hold on a second. I need to write a note. I need to write a note to myself because I just remembered something. Something that I'm gonna forget if I don't write a note. I'll write the note. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Okay. Dave! Yeah! Guess what? What? What am I guessing? So this one's glowing. Hell, Stella? Wait, I just realized I read that as hey at first. If you hadn't said anything, I wouldn't have noticed. Hell, Stella, guess what? Ah, no you. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Wait. Ooh. Go. It's a deer. Oh dear. Oh me, oh my. Oh dear. It's no deer. No deer. No me, no my. Hmm. Wait. So maybe I need to find the other deer? Or maybe I need to move this deer. Do I need to find the other deer? Does this one come off? It rotates. There's a little drawer. I got the other mechanical coin. Okay. Well, we can go back in. Let's go back in. Let me back in. I want to go in the dollhouse. So if I got the coin that goes on this side, turn this. Up there. That means this one will open. Okay. Oh. Okay, so now that I know how this works, I should be able to just... Maybe. That. Yeah. Easy enough. Pat, pat. Thank you. I should really like get a pat that works on my model. Like when you use that emote, pat, that would be nice. I don't have a pat redeem. I need to ask how Blossom did that pat redeem. I have no idea how she did it. An ornate metal panel. Interesting. Ooh. What are these? Wait. What? Oh, you can rotate that. Okay. There's also these little on the side. Are those interactable? Can I rotate these? No? So it can only be rotated in this direction. Is that interactable? Doesn't seem to have any. What are these panels? Can I put the panel on here? No? Well, I don't know what this does yet. Let's see if we can find out where the panel goes. Maybe it goes on the dollhouse somewhere. Can rotate the dollhouse somewhat. Can you press those buttons when they're uncovered? Oh, I didn't even think to try that. All right, let me try that. You gotta press and hold it. Okay. Let's see. I didn't think of them. Oh, they are buttons. I didn't think of them as buttons. I guess that was part of the problem. Ooh, I see. Okay. That moves that to the side. You can press both of these. And you move that to that side. Oh, that's how you do this. Turn it around. You press those. I see how this puzzle works. Oh, you have to press it in pairs. You can't press... Okay. So you can't press them, the ones that are available and then press the other ones if they don't match. Wait, is that timed? Does it have to be? I think it's timed. As soon as I interact with something else, it doesn't let me... Ooh, interesting. Okay. So... lock that in place. We can press this one and this one, so they'll stay. Now, put that back. Unlock this one, but lock this one. There's those two. I need to unlock this. Lock it again. Lock that. There we go. Yay! I think whenever you do something that isn't pressing a matching button, the button you press turned off. Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. Okay. Ooh, strange artifact. Oh, uh-oh. Ooh, that's no good. Ah, that's no good. Oh, it's all black now. It's ruined. It looks like it's been burned. Just scorched. Okay. Foyer complete. So we completed the foyer. I found the seal my employees spoke of. It's weakened but far from broken. I'm clearly on the path to finding the null element. Really aggressive mold. Yeah. The artifact I picked up. I think I should take a closer look at it. That's a weird looking thing-a-do. That's an interesting thingy. Can that open? Ooh. It's a swan. Swan figurine. So this must go on the other side from the deer. You had a whole weird artifact just for a swan figurine? I mean, I guess it works. Model lamp. Okay, where does the lamp go? Oh, this one. They all light up. Oh, that's cool. It's a beautiful day in the dollhouse, and you are a horrible swan. Papa said, I wish these were sold as IRL puzzle boxes. I know, right? I love these games, but I want to touch it. I want to feel it with my hands. I want to pick it up and mess with it. It seems so cool. It would be the coolest puzzle box, and you could like get together as a group and solve it. It would be so fun. It'd be so fun. However, I get the feeling that this one would be very expensive. I mean, look at the intricacy of this dollhouse. That would be so pricey. Ah, this is so cool though. Okay, so still have that. So I can go all the way around now. I can rotate the whole dollhouse. Now that it's lit up, we can look for things that look interactable. What's here? We could maybe make some of them from these games real, but they start defying physics really quickly. Yeah, true. They're so cool, though. I want a really cool real-life puzzle box I can solve with my hands. I really like... This one is using the mouse. In the hole. Okay. It's the hole for. This one uses the mouse, but like most of the time these are made for like tablets and phones, so they use touch controls, so it kind of feels interactive that way. Like I like all the little gizmos and gadgets and trinkety things that you can interact with. All the little places. Well, well, well. I get it because it's a well. And also, sometime I should play the VR one. I didn't get very far into the VR one. I should play the VR one sometime. Because it's, the hole there. It's also very satisfying interacting with things in VR. And moving around the space. There's still this, which I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. And I don't know where to put this middle panel. Some of the windows are open. Do you notice that? Ooh. There's definitely something up there. I'm looking for anything that looks like I could slide it, or... These little panels here. One of these panels is missing. Yeah, should this be more decorative? It's missing a little stained glass piece. What about down here? There's... That structure looks incomplete. And that looks like it should have stairs, but it doesn't. What's this slot down here? Nothing leading up to the balcony. Can I just drag this somewhere? What's this? No gold on the north. Okay, the compass. Little gate there. I should probably be looking at this thing through the looking glass for anything that stands out. I wonder if the middle panel belongs to this in any way. Don't know where that goes. Is there anything here that stands out about when you're looking at it through the glass? We do that. The swan, and then we got that. And we put it on the... What's that? It's another compass. South. And click the question mark. Oh, right, hints. The middle panel I found almost looks like a balustrade. Balustrade? What the heck is that? It's a wait, I know what that is. I know what that is. That goes here. Perfect. Now what? Parts of it move. This one is facing down. And all four corners are facing out. Maybe I need to make sure that they match. Fun and educational. Yes. I forgot what a balustrade was. Yeah, I think I gotta make this one match. You can turn it. Some of these won't actually turn, will they? That one won't turn. This one will turn. And this one... How do I turn? Oh, maybe it has to be because the middle piece won't turn. Watch, you're actually fixing up the outside of the house as you do this. Oh! Ooh. Maybe this has to be, because the ones that won't really turn, maybe it has to be inverted? Can you move the tong things on the edges? Oh, I can! They stop some of them from turning. Oh, I see now. Okay, so let's do this. Then you can turn that down. And then this needs to be like, this one's gotta be facing out that way. And that one's gotta be facing out the same way, like that. And then down and then up. Straight down and straight up. Unless it's the other way where they have to be like, instead of matching entirely, it has to be mirrored. Nope, it was matching. Oh! Hi, Nightly! Hello, hello! Ooh. You have to multiple click it. Ooh, we are inside. I love this mechanic. I love that you can go inside. Like, actually inside the dollhouse. This is so good. On top. Ooh, what's that? Hello? This turns, but I... Oh, it's a combination lock, isn't it? Wait. Did I accidentally get the first few right? No. Okay, wait. 1, 3, 4. No? No, it didn't like that. The first 3 are correct. Hi, Riv! Yeah, don't that. What? Don't watch me while you're driving. You better be lurking. Don't watch. Drive safe, Riv. Okay, so the first 3 I got correct by accident somehow. So I know those. Let's do this methodically then. Try this one, this one, this one, this one. Nope. So it's gotta be the last one. If it's not, then there's something I'm missing. There's something I'm missing for sure. Something strange set into the right side of the roll top desk in the study. The right side. Set into the right side. Oh, down here? Needs coins. Or does it? Oh, no, there we go. How you doing? I'm doing good! How you doing? Let me see. Rotato faster banana. Can't rotate by hand. What about this? I need something. Okay, what about this? Ooh. Does that make... Only these pieces can be... Thought I got it right the first time. Is that the completed shape? Oh wait, this... Oh, it can be rotated here. A Phillips screw! I have to rotate this one. Nightly, please don't demand anything of the streamer. It's in the rules! If I don't respond, I'm either distracted or I don't want to. Either way, don't nag me about it. Usually I'm just distracted. I'm not, like, trying to be mean, but, like, don't nag me. Whoops. Let me see. How does this... Okay. So is there something I have to put... Is there something I have to put... Wait, what's down here? That. Something missing here. It's on this side. Okay, so something. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to go back out. Lurk, lurk. There's also this Machine. There's like multiple machines over here. Ooh. Oh, a book. I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying. Just saying, don't pass her. No pass her. If you don't get hurt the first time. Yeah. If you don't get acknowledged right away, like, not like trying to ignore you or trying to be mean. Just like, yeah, no. Just like chill. Let it be. You'll get acknowledged in other ways. Sometimes I'm just distracted. Sometimes things are busy. Like, yeah. You're not always gonna get one-on-one attention. Like, I'm not mad. I'm just saying. We're just vibing. Gotta keep it down low. Gotta keep it chill. Chill vibes. My wife calls, her voice rising up from the hall. Is it today? So soon. My mouth hangs limp as I watch my humble study transformed. There are entire faculties less well equipped. Some of the machinery I can barely name. I remember to smile, remember to breathe. The target of my research is a curious thing, some newly discovered element, the properties of which are ill understood. Ooh. Yeah, and there's like 10-20 seconds of chat delay. Yeah, Riff's got a point. There's like big chat delay. It's like more or less depending on the internet, but I think Blossom's streaming today at the same time I was. She might still be streaming right now. So the delay is probably more than usual. So rare, so valuable. I catch Abigail beaming and my heart lifts. For once I can give her everything, but I must keep her from these people. The circle is not to be trifled with, and my wife is a curious woman. What did you do, buddy? What did you do? What did he do? The artifact trapped inside this machine. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to get this open. There's whatever this is. It's connected to a safe? And that can't be turned all the way. What about down here? Ooh, I found something. A medallion with 4 holes. Where would a medallion with 4 holes fit? Looks like... That can be turned. And those can be connected. Yeah. Flip. Flip. Wait. Flip that. Flip. Flip that up? No? No clicky clicky? Like valves that you can... Like a pressure valves? Where? Medallion with 4 holes. Wait, what's this? The handle is fixed in position. It would have to be... Okay. I still don't know what... Maybe... And that picture, that painting isn't complete either. Oh, wait, here we go. 4 holes, right? And then rotate that. A shaped metal piece. Shape middle piece. I'll bet maybe that goes down here. Yeah, it does. Okay. And another panel we can look at with glass. Let's rotate this. That. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. That. There. Yeah. Ooh. Latch. Ooh. If I do this, then what? Whatever drives the mechanism is missing. So I still need something. Ooh, there's a whole, like a Celtic knot around the machine. What's that swirl up there? Part of the picture's been torn off. There's a swirl up there. Wait, the swirl isn't one of the... It's just decorative stuff, I guess. Am I supposed... Oh, triangle-y thing? Swirly thing? I had it accept these two. What game is this? I like puzzles. It is The Room 4. Old Sins. Let me see. No, it didn't like that. I wonder why, because it would take... I thought this would be simple enough to guess the order. Oh, it's by the time you hit the fourth, it doesn't... So I didn't do it in the right order anyway. It's just like, whatever, 4 of them. I don't have very many... I don't have very good chances of... Roll top. Is that a button on its side? Oh, there... Wait. Oh, it is a button! I missed it. Let me see. Oh, wait. Why does that turn the... Goes down. Inventory object. Crank handle. And it looks like that also had the effect of opening that up. Do the crank here. Crank handle. Oh, that moves it from one side to the other. Just gotta... What a weird mechanism. What a strange mechanism. Oh, okay. So the puzzle part is gonna be like getting, say, this. And getting these in the right position. Challenging. I like it. Yeah, it's like a Tower of Hanoi. Tower of Hanoi puzzle? I'm not... Let me see. I could take that off of there for a second. I can get this one all the way up into that slot. Now I just need to get this turned around somehow and still get it over to the other side. Because it always gets turned... Oh, wait, I see what. Hold on. I see what. Okay, so I just gotta get one of these off here. The other one goes here. And then this one will grab it. And... ta-da! What is the Tower of Hanoi? Hanoi? How you pronounce that? Okay, wait, what happened? I missed it. What did it open? Clicked away for a second. What did it do? What changed? Huh? What it do? What the dog doing? Yeah, I know I can't rotate that by hand. A puzzle where you have to move discs between poles and you can't put a larger disc on top of a small one. Ah! Maybe it'll give me another hint if I just fiddle with this enough. A handle popped up in the puzzle you just solved? In the puddle. In the puddle. Oh, there is a handle! Aha, there it is. Part of a model well. We know where this goes! Well. We know exactly where that goes. Well. Nice. So what does that do? Guess it didn't do anything yet. Oh. Ooh. Nice. We got another room. Well, we're gonna have to, like, bounce between multiple rooms, aren't we? Kitchen! It's gonna be like jumping between all the rooms, messing with all the... You can actually see outside now. I can actually see outside here a little bit, on the courtyard. Crazy sauce. There's a book. I found a book. Mrs. Fawcett's Everyday Recipes. 22 colored illustrations. Wow. Nice. All right, Mrs. Fawcett, what you got for us? I pause in a shadow on the landing as the raised voices reach me from below. Guttural threats drip with the promise of violence. Progress is slow, but why? I don't believe Edward knows how to fail. Their terminology is arcane. I piece together what little I can. These men are no scientists, and surely no gentlemen. Why did we invite them into our home? Finally, they leave. I must find Edward, but am I lost? I get turned about twice just finding the study. My father's study. Door I spent my childhood with an ear pressed against. Now I can't recognize it, except for the sense I get of what's behind. A dark stain in the world. Ooh. Ooh. Getting lost in your own home. That's unsettling. Is that a dumbwaiter? I think that's a dumbwaiter. I only heard a chiming noise. Had to Google that word chiming. Ah. I'm glad these two extremely dramatic people found each other. Yeah, you gotta have a little melodrama. You gotta have a little bit of... We're living in a fancy gothic manor, of course. Of course. They're dealing with these, like, arcane, strange... Ooh, what is down there? Some kind of dark magic, some kind of eldritch thing. Some Lovecraftian horror. Of course they've got to be a little dramatic. Down there. It's a wine cellar! I can't reach it. Rod with a handle. Okay. What can we use to get that? There's also an incomplete pipe. And this says it's like an upside down Y shape? It's a valve? Let's see. Oh! Bell pull. There's another bell pull. So I wonder if they have to be pulled in a particular order. That's a nice noise. There's only so many combinations. Not down here. Oh, there's a... That's held there. That won't move. To do something to move that? To get that open? About this. That'll turn. Okay. That door opens. Oh! Ah. Okay. Yeah. Take. Rotate. Why is there a deadbolt on your oven? How fresh is the beef you're putting in there? Super fresh. So fresh it's still trying to kill you. There's a very angry bull in your oven. Yeah. You know, with the way that these guys are living in this house, can you really be surprised at this point? Of course they would put a deadbolt and some kind of unholy mechanism on the oven. Just to make things difficult for the chef. You have to solve a puzzle to cook dinner. A small wheel. What about this one? Can the wheel be used here? No? Okay, not there. Ooh, what about this? Okay. Am I gonna get that open then? Alright. I think I need to like lift it, not like remove that. We'll figure it out. Does the wheel work over here? And the valve? Let me look at the wheel. It's just a wheel. 3 dots on the back. When's the next run of Little Nightmares? I'm probably not gonna run it again anytime soon at all. I've got too many other games to play. I could have sworn this looks like it belongs here, but it doesn't. Does it belong in one of the other rooms, maybe? Or is there something here that I'm missing? Wait. Not over here. What's that anyway? Well, Ooh, wait. There's a light up. I might be playing Resident Evil Village, but that might have been Blossom that said that. I don't remember. I don't own it. I'd have to buy it. I haven't played any of the Resident Evil games, and Blossom has several of them, so I'm gonna see what she's got in her library. If you went... Blossom's been playing one of the Resident Evil games. Ooh, there's another symbol. Another symbol. That's the same symbol as the one in the other room. Let's back out of here. I would not be opposed to playing Resident Evil games. I think it would be fun. My problem, though, with the first-person ones is that I get nauseous, which is what happened with Among the Sleep today. I'm gonna have to play them in tiny little short segments, like 30 minutes at a time, you know? Maybe an hour, depending on how well I do. Let's see. What about over here? Is there anything over here? Ooh, wait, I got a hint. There's a plaque on the billboard in the kitchen. The wing nut holding it in place. Be easy to remove. Oh, so I do need to go back to the kitchen. Plaque on the billboard. It's the kitchen again. Down here. On the billboard, the wing nut looks like it would be easy to remove. Nice! I would never have noticed that! Triangle, line, 2 triangle, 2 circle. What does that mean? It's a circle on that bell. Triangle, line, 2 triangle, 2 circle. Oh, is that the code in the... what did the symbols look like on the other one? Triangle. No, these are not the same symbols. Okay, back to the kitchen. Back to the kitchen with me! I will figure this one out. I think I'm supposed to stay in here. I don't think I'm supposed to go back to that other room yet. Okay, so the code is triangle, line, 2 triangles, 2 circles. So where would that be relevant? Triangle, line, 2 triangles, 2 circles. Is there anything zoomable? Still can't get that out of there, but I think probably I can fill this with water and get that. If I can figure out how to turn this. Doesn't belong here, though. Where does the small wheel go? Why is there a circle on the bell? But on this bell, but none of the others. Have you looked at the room through the eyepiece? I have. Wait, that's a triangle. I've looked. I don't see anything particularly, except for this mark here. I don't know. Ooh, wait a second. No, I thought that was... Yeah, only one of the bells has a symbol on it. That's what I was thinking. The symbols have something to do with the bells. Maybe one of them is represented by... The other 2 must be represented by... So it'd have to be something like... No, not that one. So yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. Okay, yeah. Nice. An inkwell. Can I open the inkwell? Can I look inside the ink? Ooh, it has this pattern on it. That would fit somewhere. I think I know exactly where that fits. It fits in the desk. I remember now. Let me go back to the desk. Bring me in here. Right, desk. It's down here. Right there. Oh, it opens. Ooh. Ooh. See. That locked. That. What? Oh. Hold on. So if you lock this one, that opens that. Unlock that. Okay, so... Huh. What? What? Oh, okay. My first hunch was right. I thought that was too simple to be accurate, but... A strange enamel fragment. Why does that look like a piece of meat? Weird. There's pins in it? And they go all the way through. What the heck? Where does this go? Enamel fragment. What's enamel around here? And also, I should still be looking for where that little wheel goes. I don't know if I found any place where that would fit. Huh. Wait. There was something else behind. Okay, maybe not. Enamel. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get back in the kitchen. Figure out enamel. Like a chipped teacup? Like a... What'd that go to? Strange enamel fragment. Huh. I don't see anything that looks like it was broken off. Like a chipped piece. That was my first instinct, was maybe it's a chipped piece of something? Like... But what? What is it a piece of? Oh, that rotates. Blossom, hi! Thank you for the raid! Zombossum raid! Hello, I am just struggling with puzzles. There's a brass slider set into the right side of the roll top desk. In the study, I used it earlier, but something about it has changed. Oh, I didn't think to go back to that. That's why. Hello, Raiders! Welcome! Brass slider in the right side of the roll top desk. I used it earlier, but something has changed. Is that this slider? Oh, it goes all the way across now? Yeah, it does. Weren't you playing a different game earlier? I was, I was playing Among the Sleep and I got motion sick. So I had to quit playing Among the Sleep. That's okay. I'll just play it in like short segments and then play other things. This one's fun. Kind of chill, kind of spooky vibes, but chill vibe. Puzzle solving. Like an escape room. A fire steel. Ooh, okay. Fire steel. Where are we? And that means we got 2 out of 4 of the desk stuff. Steak! Thank you for the sub! Thank
Zompossum
you!
Raid.
Zompossum Raid. Ah! Thank you, and thank you for the bits! Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, wait, hold on. Gotta fix that. Why is my alert box in a weird spot? Now you can see the whole alert when it alerts. I don't know why it was there. Thank you! Alright. Hey, guys, we're close to a hype train. Hype train for a chill stream. Were they supposed to dance on your head like that? No, it's messed up and I did it wrong, but it's kind of fun, so I decided to leave it. I just have a little, they just do a little jig. I was like, they're supposed to fly at me, but or like bonk. They're supposed to bonk down from the ceiling onto my head. But they just kind of bounce. All right, wait. I've got the fire. I think the fire. Yeah, I kind of like it. Ty! Ah! Thank you for the sub gift. Griff got sub. Oh my gosh. Limited time to earn exclusive emotes. Hype train! We got hype train! 69%! Hype train! You guys! Hype train time. I don't remember the last time I got a hype train. Yeah! What is this called? Fire steel. It's a fire steel. I would assume that has something to do...
69 haha nice.
Awesome! Thank you for the beds! Thank you. I would assume that a fire steel has something to do with the oven, right? Like, right? Am I dumb? Am I missing something here? Where does the fire steel go? Where can I zoom? Zoom. That wheel didn't work here. Something's missing. I got another clue. The central panel on the front. Okay, so they just really want me to go back to the study. I thought I was supposed to be in the kitchen, but they want me to go back to the study. Let's go! 75% hype train. Got 3 minutes left. Just 3. Okay, so it said the central panel in front of the roll-top desk in the study is still locked. The discs at the corners are holding it shut. So I'm just not paying enough attention to the desk. That's what I'm not doing. I need to pay more attention to the desk. Let's see. So the discs at the corners.
Oh Captain, my Captain, our fearful trip is done. The Stella has got motion sick and can't first person run.
Yeah. Thank you for the bed. Okay, so I know some of the drawers on the roll-top desk have a strange symbol on them. They might have something to do with the central panel. Some of the drawers have symbol. They do have a symbol. They have that, which I think shows the directions they have to be. Can't rotate that by hand. So, but this can be rotated until that matches. And then this one, I think. They have to all be facing. Hi, Train! Ty, thank you for the subs! Sub gifts! Sub gifts! Sub gifts! Thank you! We got Hype Train! Y'all! Level 1 complete! You guys are fantastic. You are fabulous. Give some bubble! Let's go! Fabulous. You are fabulous. Thank you. Okay, why do these have different shapes? No, they're all the same, aren't they? Or are they? Yeah, they're all the same. Right? I'm so confused. Like they open, okay, these open the different spots. So that one, that one, that one. I got that one. This one, does this control one of them? Oh, that does control. Oh, I see. I have to close these. I see. Wait. Now it should do something. No, it does not do something? Wait. What about... Wait. No, no, no. No, no, no. What about this? What is this? Can this wheel go here? Yeah, the discs rotate. Why do this show... Okay, well, I had it match what I thought it wanted. Maybe what I actually need to do is rotate it, like, inwards. Like this. They rotate the different spots. They have to be at the right place to get them in the right position. The Pac-Mans are blocking the door. Yeah! I know. I'm just trying to figure out exactly what the position they want them to be in is. Right? Because I'm looking at the image and I thought I had it in the right position, but maybe it wants it something else. Like they're all facing outwards in the images. Whoop. Night, Nightly! Thank you for coming! Okay. Oh, there's a notch right here. Night-night! Ooh, 11% of the level 2 hype train. Can we do level 2? I don't think I've ever gotten level 2. Hello? Is it gonna open? Is it gonna open? It opens! Ah! I did it! Something strange in the aperture. Double click to examine the aperture. Let's look. Let's look. Oh, dude! We're inside the dollhouse! But we can go inside the box, inside the dollhouse. Just like zooming in further and further. Oh my gosh. Okay. That sends that back and forth. And this sends it up and down. And have this go down. And we can rotate them like this. Ooh. We can have that go up. Real Ant-Man stuff here. Yeah. Rotate. And this only moves it left and right. Okay, so let's line that up there. And this moves this one left and right. Yeah. So which gear moves the last piece? Right? There's one more piece that's missing. Oh, unless we have to put the wheel in here, the gear in here. There's something. Oh, wait. Wait, no, it's that. Oh, it's the first piece. It's the first one I did. You collected emotes! Yay! Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. You guys are fantastic. What are the most fabulous? The fabulous. The most. Alright, here we go. Then you move the big gear. Ooh! Nice. We did it. Handle of the model pump. Model. Oh, I know where the model pump is. I've seen it. Okay, okay, okay. I know where this is. Nice. Thank you guys for Hype Train. Oh, is this gonna open? No? Not open yet. Choo-choo! Alright, I know where the pump is. It's right here. That's the handle for the pump. Now it'll bloop, bloop. Oh, and that pumps the water in the kitchen. Okay. Right, so we can get the kitchen going. Get that water going. Get the thing in the bottle. Yes. We can get this glass bottle. What's in the bottle? Take the top off. A torn photograph. Oh, it's the rest of the train. Choo choo choo. All right, let's put the train photo back in the study. Train photo in the study. Up here. And then look. There, it gives me the code. XS2J. It's not actually those things, but it looks like those things, so I'm gonna remember it this way. So X. Was it the S with the line through it? That's this S. S. The one that looks like a 2 Roman numeral. It's like a J. Nice. It's train. I get a train, you guys. We have a train. We got the twain. It's a whole twain toy. Merry Christmas. All right. What does this do? Ooh. Wait. Let's look. I know where that wheel goes now. It had the 3 holes on the back. Another wheel. Okay. And this can be turned. And this can be moved down. Oh, interesting. So how do you... It's in the center. Can that part be rotated? Train wheel. There's still parts over here too that don't make sense. They need some stuff. Connecting the wheels to the piston. And then like there's a combination up here. Choo-choo. You won't get any writing done at this desk. Yeah! No writing at the writing desk. Alright. There's letters and numbers on here. 2 numbers, 2 letters. And it looks like it opens on the front. Interesting. And then this. There's a piece missing there, a buffer. I still have the fire thing in the enamel piece. Okay, wow. It is, I just realized it's been 3 hours total. So I think I'm gonna call it a night. Well, thank you guys for coming. And thank you so much for all of your subs and gift subs, especially Ty. You were amazing. And the bits. Thank you guys for the bits. And I'll call it a night. Oh yeah, wait, before I go, we have a collab. I'm going to be collaborating on Friday with Blossom and Jackal and Bess. Cowgirl. I'm super excited. It's gonna be super fun. Beth has quite a few followers and I'm a little bit scared. But but it's gonna be good. I will try not to get stage fright. So yeah. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna play Ultimate Chicken Horse, which is always a good time. And it's going to be, I believe we're planning on multi-streaming it, so it'll be like all of us streaming at the same time. So you can pick which one you want to watch, or watch all of us using a website like Multi-Stream. Watch all of us at once. So it'll be fun. Look forward to it. I will see you guys on Friday. Good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Good night, everybody.